All right, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday, happy Taco Tuesday. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. All is well with everyone. Man, it's Tuesday. Almost to that hump day, right, guys? Well, I'm not going to take up a whole bunch of your time today. Today's topic is going to be venting. When you're at that breaking point, guys, in your life, and you just got to vent. There's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, that's a natural emotion that we all have inside of us, right? You know, as far as happy, mad, sad, you know, venting is a very, very normal process that all of us need to have in our life, especially in the day-to-day stress that we have. But you got to remember that there is a right way to vent and a wrong way to vent, right? You don't want to sit up here being a male or female Karen up here venting on people in public, sitting up there catching a charge and so forth and destroying your jobs or your careers. You don't want to do that, guys, okay? There is a right way and a wrong way to vent, okay? Also, what could be associated with venting sometimes could be some sort of mental illness too as well, you know. If you don't deal with your emotions right on and you let it get to a point where it seems like there's no return, because I don't believe that you can't get to a point where you can't return. I don't personally believe that. I always believe that there is a way out of no way, that things will work its way out. As long as we got breath inside of us, guys, ladies and gentlemen, and there's therapists out there and there's people, because you got to understand, guarantee you that most situations, 95, 96, 97%, and no, I'm not editing none of that. This is straight off the riff. Tell you that every show. In the high 90s, whatever situation you're going through, there's somebody else that went through it and probably magnified by 10 or more. 10 times or more. And like I stated earlier, there's always help out there for you. But you just got to seek it, right? Now, what do you mean, Tim, by venting is a natural emotion? It is a natural emotion. Especially in 2023 with all the stress that we have, whether it's with relationships, careers, the people in our lives, all the negative news, all the political stuff that's going around, all of these damn politicians making the wrong decisions, you know, hiding black history, the truth of black history. I'm in Florida. That nonsense there. You know, there's a lot of stress, and sometimes you got to get to yourself or go to that place where you can just vent and be yourself. But there's a right way and a wrong way to do this, guys, okay? You know, it's nothing wrong with going into a bathroom, parking lot. Just be careful in the parking lot, because you're out in the open and you got cameras there these days. Go into your safe space and just letting it all out. You got to go into your pillow, holler, scream. You got to vent, guys, sometimes. And it don't always have to be with the eccentric emotions. Venting could also be whereas you playing video games. You know, with me, at one time it was playing pool. When I would get stressed out from coming from work, reading all these mortgage files and so forth, my vent was actually just playing pool. Just playing pool and having people join me, and sometimes getting a drink while you, and just have friends come around you. Now, nobody's a good pool shark, but we just have fun. And then it just helps us get to another day, and we come back into the office refreshed. What's up? What's for lunch today? And all that good stuff. And it is what it is. So there is positive venting, when you get into that breaking point, no matter what stress that you're into. But you just got to do it the right way, guys. You know what I mean? You can't get to the point, like, for example, and I can give you one of billions of examples. Not billions, you know what I mean? Of a lot of examples. You know, you got all these badass kids, and you're a single mother. Y'all getting on my nerve. Leave me alone. What the hell wrong with you? You know, please, sis or mom, take these kids off my hand. I don't even know why I had these little badass kids in the first place. I made the wrong decisions, but now I wish I was back with my husband. Or men, on the other hand, I wish I was back with my lady. This relationship with this heifer over here, I left my wife and I thought that the grass was green on the other side, made wrong decisions. Now I'm going through it. Or sometimes you got to vent because you're trying to do a job properly, guys. And the people around you on your team know that you're capable of doing a good job, because they're jealous of you, very envious of you, and sometimes that very happy. They get very envious because you are a worker, a star, high level, a seed worker, and you're trying to get the job done right. And it's frustrating when people are half-assed doing a job, but you are doing the job and carrying other people's job along with you. And also, they're there from paycheck to paycheck and saying, look, this is my pay grade, this is all I'm going to do. But you're just exceeding above that. It can get very frustrating. So what are you going to do? Well, you don't want to see nobody lose their job. You inadvertently speak with management and say, hey, I this is a lot on me. I just need some help. And a lot of times the managers know. They know most of the time what's going on. But until you get to that next level and get over whatever situation you're going to, it's good to vent. And what I mean by that, it's good to vent with something that you like to do, guys. Develop a hobby. Get a hobby. I told you mine is music production. I love music production. I don't play pool as much as I used to, but I definitely love producing tracks and music, even if I don't get paid for it, even if it's just for fun. I've always been a musician producer. Love it to death, whether I'm getting paid or not. But your vent might be something different. Might be, I notice a lot of people when they get a little older, they love to garden, love to grow things, love to have that green thumb, excuse me. And it's nothing wrong with that. That's on the positive note of venting at your breaking point. Now, when it becomes serious at a breaking point, when people don't deal with their emotions and situations, who don't consult with a personal friend, who don't try to seek outside influences and help, who don't let that other person know or let nobody know and keep it inside, all built up. And that breaking point comes in a negative way to the point where you're about to explode and blow up, which is not a good thing. And it just depends on where you're at. Now, if you explode around your personal friends, that's cool. But if you're doing it around strangers, that's not good at all. Then, if it gets out of control, you might want to consult with somebody that you can trust who understand you on a personal level and can say, you know what, I know what you're going through. Let me let you speak to John, Shanika, Sharon, or whoever. Or you may have to take it to another level and go see professional help yourself, right? Nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. I can tell you, most celebrities today has a personal therapist because they're always in the limelight. Everybody always got their eye on them, especially today's world. Everybody's got a damn camera. Everybody's recording. Oh yeah, if you're a celebrity, if you think that having all that money and stuff is going to make your life better, it will enrich your life and help you pay off things. But trust and believe you, when you're in the limelight like that, people always got their eye on you, especially if you're a celebrity or a politician, right? Ain't like it was in 2004 and 5, where, you know, even though their internet was out, uh, it took like a couple of days where you can bullshit your way around it and, you know, have your PR people to take care of things. Stuff is instant like that on the internet, YouTube, TikTok, and all those different apps, right? But I'm going to bring it back home for us everyday folks, right? Venting is a natural process of life. It's just how you handle that stress from day to day. And that's why I can't preach more and more enough each day that it's important that you have people in your life and people in your circle that rocks and ride with you, right? Even if it's a small amount of people. It's always good to vent to somebody, but you don't want to take advantage of that person by constantly throwing your problems out on them every time you see them, right? Because it's like a relationship. It's like a give and take type of deal, you know. Wow. Enough about my problems, man. How you doing today? You know, don't just throw your problems every time they see you. Like, oh, here she come. Oh, here he comes. Man, he brings me down every time I see him. You know what I mean? You don't need that in your life. And, you know, like I said a week ago in the commentary, sometimes you got to suffer in silence. But never let it get to the breaking point where you're going to do something that you're going to wind up regretting in the end, right? Nothing wrong with venting as long as you know that I got control of this. And if I can't, I'm going to go seek some help and have somebody else to help me with this problem. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys, I'm going to make it short today. I want to thank you guys very, very much for rocking with me and riding with me. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and the content will get better. And thank you guys very, very much for showing up today. And if this content is for you, I ask that you please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and also hit that notification button. That way you know when new content arrives, okay? And also share with like-minded people like yourself. And remember, I'm not just Tim. No. I'm Tim's on Demand. All right, guys. And with that being said, go ahead and let yourself out the door. Go ahead and let yourself out. Pull that door too. And don't let those critters and flies in, okay? And I'll see you guys on the next show. And remember, have a happy afternoon, happy evening, and a happy good night, all right? And vent in a positive way, okay? And if you cannot have nobody to vent to, sometimes you have to look in that inner light and ask the Most High Yah to help you. Seek help. All right? All right, guys. I'll see you in the next show. Thank you.